Welcome to video lecture on analog and digital electronics. In this video lecture, I'll discuss the operation of a decoder and how to use a decoder with additional gate to implement a set of logic functions. First, let us see what is decoder. The decoder is commonly used type of integrated circuit. Decoder is a combinational circuit that has n input lines and maximum of 2 to the power n output lines. The block diagram of n to 2 to the power n decoder is as shown. There are n inputs for n to 2 to the power n decoder and 2 to the power n outputs. Along with the n input, it has an enable input which is used to enable the decoder or to activate the decoder. One of the output will be activated based on the combination of input present when the decoder is enabled. Decoder detects a particular code. The output of the decoder are the minterms of n variables present at the input. An example for n to 2 to the power n decoder is 2 to 4 decoder. 2 to 4 decoder is a combinational circuit that has 2 input lines and 4 output lines. One of the 4 output will be activated based on the combination of input present when the decoder is enabled. This diagram shows the 2 to 4 decoder block diagram. In this block diagram, we can see that there are two inputs called A and B and an enable input called E. The output of the decoder are Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3. This diagram indicates the logic diagram of 2 to 4 decoder. Here, two inputs are decoded into 4 outputs. Each output representing one of the minterm of two input variables, that is y0 is equal to a bar b bar, y1 is equal to a bar b, y2 is equal to ab bar and y3 is equal to ab. The two inverters provide the complement of the inputs and one of four AND gates generate one of the minterm. This table indicates the truth table of 2 to 4 decoder. As shown in the truth table, if enable input is 1, then one of the output will be active. This table indicates the truth table for 2 to 4 decoder. When enable is 0, irrespective of A and B value, Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3 will be set to 0. When enable equal to 1, one of the output, that is Y0 to Y3, will be active or will be outputting the value logic 1. When enable equal to 1 and AB are set to 0, then Y0 will be 1, and when enable equal to 1 and A is set to 0 and B is set to 1, then Y1 will be equal to 1 and remaining output will be set to 0. When enable equal to 1 and A is set to 1 and B is set to 0, then Y2 will be activated or set to 1 and all the remaining output will be set to 0. When enable equal to 1 and AB are set to 1, then output Y3 will be high or set to 1 and all other remaining output will be set to 0. Next topic is 3 to 8 decoder. 3 to 8 decoder is a combinational circuit that has 3 input lines and 8 output lines. one of the 8 output will be activated based on the combination of input present when the decoder is enabled. This diagram indicates the block diagram of 3 to 8 decoder. Here, 3 inputs are decoded into 8 outputs. Each output represents one of minterm of 3 input variable. That is, y0 is equal to a bar b bar c bar, y1 is equal to a bar b bar c, y2 is equal to a bar b c bar, y3 is equal to a bar b c, y4 is equal to a b bar c bar, y5 is equal to a b bar c, y6 is equal to a b c bar, and y7 is equal to a b c. This diagram indicates the logic diagram of 3 to 8 decoder. The 3 inverters provide the complement of the input, and each one of the 8 AND gates generate one of the minterms. Enable input is provided to activate decoded output based on the data input A, B, C. The table shows the truth table of 3 to 8 decoder. That is, when enable is set to 1, then depending on ABC value, one of the output is set to 1. When ABC is set to 0, Y0 is activated, Y1 to Y7 are deactivated. When A and B is 0 and C is set to 1, then Y1 is activated, all other outputs are deactivated. When A is 0, B is 1, C is 0, Y2 is 1 and all other outputs are 0. When A is 0, B and C equal to 1, then Y3 is 1 and all the remaining output is 0, are zeros. When A is 1, B and C are 0, Y4 is activated, all other outputs are deactivated. When A is 1, B is 0 and C is 1, then Y5 is activated and all other outputs are zeros. When A and B are 1 and C equal to 0, then Y6 is activated and all other outputs are zeros. When ABC are set to 1, then Y7 is 1 and all other outputs are zeros. By cascading the binary decoder, we can construct the higher order binary decoder. That is, binary decoder circuit can be connected together to form a larger decoder circuit. Now we'll construct 3 to 8 decoder using 2 to 4 decoder. The diagram shows the 3 to 8 decoder using 3 to 8 decoder. Here one of the input line, that is A, is used to enable or disable the decoder. When A is 0, the upper 2 to 8 decoder is enabled and the lower 2 to 4 decoder is disabled. And when A is set to 1, the upper 2 to 4 decoder is disabled and lower 2 to 4 decoder is enabled. The upper 2 to 4 decoder will generate the minterm from 000 to 011 and the lower 2 to 4 decoder will implement the minterm from 100 to 111. Now what happens when A equal to 0, B equal to 1 and C is equal to 1? According to the truth table, when A equal to 0 and B, C equal to 1, then Y3 should be activated and all remaining outputs should be 0. Now A is 0. Since A is 0, the upper 2 to 4 decoder is enabled and lower 2 to 4 decoder is disabled, that is Y4 is 0, Y5 is 0, Y6 is 0, Y7 is 0. Since the upper 2 to 4 decoder is enabled based on value of B and C, the output is set. Now B and C value is set to 1 1. So Y3 will be set high and all other values, that is Y0, Y1, Y2 will be set to 0. So now in the truth table also only Y3 is activated, all the other remaining outputs are zeros. Hence successfully we have constructed 3 to 8 decoder using 2 to 4 decoder. Now we'll see how to implement a Boolean function using decoder. When decoder output is high, it generates minterms or product term for input variable. In order to implement SOP function, we have to take sum of selected product terms generated by the decoder. Sum can be done by ORing the selected decoder output. Now we will solve an example sum how to implement a Boolean function or SOP equation using 3 to 8 decoder. The question is, show how using a 3 to 8 decoder and multi-input OR gate following Boolean expression can be realized simultaneously. It is given that f1, the function of a, b, c variable is equal to summation m of 0, 4, 6. f2 is equal to summation m of 0, 5. f3 is equal to summation m of 1, 2, 3, 7. Now, we'll implement each Boolean function one by one. First, let us implement what is f1. f1 is nothing but summation of or of 0, 4 and 6 minterm. So, y0 implement the 0th minterm, that is m0, and y1 implement m1, y2 implement m2, y3 implement m3, y4 implement m4, y5 implement m5, y6 implement m6 and y7 implement m7. M stands for minterm. Now for the function f1 is nothing but summation of m0, m4 and m6. So what I have to do is I have to OR m0, m4 and m6. So the output y0, y4 and y6 are passed through a OR gate for ORing the terms. So finally we will receive f1. Similarly, f2 is nothing but OR of 0 and 5, that is OR of m0 and m5. For that implementation, I have ORed y0. See, y0 is ORed with y5. Then I'll get f2. Similarly, what I have to do for implementing f3? f3 is nothing but OR of 1, 2, 3, 7. So I have to pass y1, y2, y3, y7 through a OR gate. Then I'll get f3. Next question is implement a full adder using 3 to 8 decoder. So now we don't know what is the Boolean equation for full adder. First let us write the truth table for full adder. Full adder is a combinational circuit that adds 3 bits. The resultant of addition is sum and carry. That is when A is 0, B is 0 and C in is 0, sum is 0 and carry is 0. When AB is 0 and C in is 1, sum is 1, carry is 0. When A is 0, B is 1, C in is 0, sum is 1, carry is 0. When A is 0, B and C is 1, that is 1 plus 1 in binary is nothing but sum is 0, carry is 1. Similarly, when A is 1 and B and C are 0, sum is 1 and carry is 0. When A is 1, B is 0 and C is 1, then sum is equal to 0 and carry equal to 1, that is 1 plus 1 in binary is nothing but 1 0. When A is 1 and B is 1 and C is 0, then sum is 0, carry is 1, and when A, B, C are 1, sum is 1 and carry is 1. Now let us write the SOP equation for sum. SOP equation for sum is nothing but summation m of the minterm values whose output is 1, that is here m1 is 1, m2 is 1, m4 is 1 and m7 is 1, that is 1, 2, 4, 7, that is sum is equal to summation m of 1, 2, 4, 7, and what is carry? Carry is equal to summation m of 3, 5, 6 and 7, that is the minterm value 3, 5, 6, 7 are set to 1 for carry. Now let us implement sum and carry. So first draw the block diagram of 3 to 8 decoder, that is ABC as the input, Y0 to Y7 as the output. Now let us implement sum. Sum is nothing but summation m of 1 to 4, 7. So pass Y1, Y2, Y4, Y7 through a 4 input OR gate. The resultant of this OR gate is nothing but sum, and now let us implement carry. Carry is nothing but summation m of 3, 5, 6, 7. So pass Y3, Y5, Y6 and Y7 through a 4 input OR gate. The resultant of this OR gate is nothing but carry. Now let us see one more type of decoder, that is BCD to decimal decoder. Before that, we will see what is BCD. The BCD expresses each digit in a decimal number by its nibble equivalent. A nibble is nothing but set of 4 bits and set of 8 bits is called a word. Now, in the case of BCD code, each BCD digit is represented by 4 bit, and BCD digits are from 40 to 1001, that is from 0 to 9, and the other values, that is 1010 to 4 ones, will not exist in BCD. Now we will convert decimal number 429 to BCD. As I told, each digit in BCD or decimal is represented by its nibble equivalent, that is 4 bit. 4 can be written as 0, 1, 00. 2 can be written as 0010. 9 can be written as 1001. Here you may ask one question, ma'am, why can't I write 4 as 100, 2 as 10, 9 as 1001? in BCD. No, you cannot write this number or 429 as 100101001. That is, in BCD, each digit should be represented in its nibble equivalent. Nibble equivalent means it has 4 bits. So I have to add 0, 1, 00. 2 has to be written as 0010. 9 as 1001. Now we'll convert the BCD number to its decimal equivalent. So the BCD number given is 0101 100. Now we'll see what is the decimal equivalent of this BCD. Now we know that BCD is nothing but each digit is represented by its nibble equivalent. So we have to group set of 4 bits. So I have grouped the first 4 bit as one set, next 4 bit as second set, and the next 4 bit as the third set. That is 0101 which is equivalent to 5, 0111 which is equivalent to 7, 1000 which is equivalent to 8. That is, this particular BCD is equivalent to 578 in decimal. Now what is BCD to decimal decoder? 4 to 10 decoder is called BCD to decimal decoder. While studying the definition of decoder, we studied there can be n input for the decoder. Then there are maximum of 2 to the power n decoder outputs. Here 4 is the n value and 10 is the 2 to the power n value. According to the definition, 2 to the power 4 is nothing but 16 and 10 is less than 16. So we can have 4 to 10 decoder. 4 to 10 decoder is also called 1 of 10 decoder, since the decoder select one of the output at the output side, and that is one output is activated at the output side. The circuit is also called as BCD to decimal converter. BCD to decimal converter is a combinational circuit that has 4 input lines and 10 output lines. One of the 10 output line will be activated based on the combination of input present when decoder is enabled. The circuit diagram shows the circuit diagram of 4 to 10 decoder. The table indicates the truth table of 4 to 10 decoder or BCD to decimal decoder, and this is the block diagram for 4 to 10 decoder. So if you observe the circuit diagram, 4 to 10 decoder has 4 inputs, that is A, B, C and D, and 10 output Y0 to Y9. So the minterm values are M0, M1, M2, M3 up to M9. The minterm M10 to M15 are invalid in 4 to 10 decoder. Now let us see the truth table. So A, B, C, D are the input, 0 to 9, that is Y0 to Y9 are the output. When the input is 40, the Y0 is 0 and Y1 to Y9 are 1. Here this truth table is for the IC 7442. It uses the negative logic, that is, when the input is 40, I get the output in the complemented form. So in the block diagram it is indicated by bubble. Instead of M9 I'll get M9 complement, or instead of M0 I'll get M0 complement. That is, According to our decoder definition, when A is 0, B is 0, C is 0, D is 0, Y0 should be high and remaining output should be 0, right? But it uses the negative logic, that is when Y0 should be high, it is indicated by 0 and the active low is indicated by 1. So instead of Y0 setting to high, the output will be in the complemented form. Similarly, if I see the entry in the truth table 1,000, according to our definition, Y8 should be set to 1 and all other remaining output should be set to 0, but it is the circuit for 7442 or the truth table is for 7442 where I get the output in the complemented form, that is Y8 is 0, all other entries are 1. See here the values for 1010, that is from the minterm M10 to M15 are invalid, that is all the outputs are set to 1. Now we'll realize the following Boolean expression using 4 to 10 line decoder, that is using BCD to decimal decoder. Here we are using the negation logic, that is ABCD are the input, M0 to M9 are the output, but we get the output in the complemented form. So first draw the 4 to 10 line decoder. First draw the block diagram of 4 to 10 decoder. Later we'll implement the Boolean function. There are two functions. F1 is equal to summation M of 1 to 4. So I have to apply OR operation to 1 to 4 and F2 is nothing but summation M of 4, 7, 9, that is I have to apply OR operation to Y4 to Y7 and Y9. But we know that in the case of 4 to 10 decoder, we get the output in the complemented form, that is instead of M0 I will get M0 bar. So the output has to be passed through a NOT gate. Here I have represented the NOT gate using a bubble. So here I will get the output in the complemented form, that is M1 bar. When I pass it through a NOT gate I will get M1. So this bubble will eliminate the bar generated at the output stage or complemented generated at the output stage. Then the implementation is very simple. So F1 is nothing but summation of 1 to 4. So I have passed Y1, Y2 and Y4 through a 3 input OR gate. The resultant is nothing but F1. Again F2 is nothing but 4, 7, 9 is odd. So I will pass Y4, Y7 and Y9 through a 3 input OR gate. The resultant is F2. But see here I will get the output at the complemented form. So in order to remove that complementation, I am adding a bubble at the input side of the OR gate. Now we'll solve one more sum to construct 4 to 16 decoder using 3 to 8 decoder. We have studied we can implement a higher order decoder using lower order decoder. That is, we know that 4 to 16 decoder has 4 input and 16 output, but 3 to 8 decoder has 3 input and 8 output. Now we have to connect two 3 to 8 decoder and one of the input variable is selected as enable input. Here I have converted D as the enable input. When D is 0, the upper decoder is enabled. When D is 1, the lower decoder is enabled. The upper decoder implements the minterm 0 to minterm 7, whereas the lower decoder indicates or implements minterm 8 to minterm 15. Similarly, we'll see how to construct 4 to 16 decoder using 2 to 4 decoder. Already we have studied how to implement a 3 to 8 decoder using 2 to 4 decoder. Now replace this 3 to 8 decoder by 2 to 4 decoder. Now, see, in the first stage, A and B are the input for a 2 to 4 decoder. The output of this 2 to 4 decoder is Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3. These are the enable input for the next stage 2 to 4 decoder. For the first 2 to 4 decoder or first stage 2 to 4 decoder, enable is set to 1 always. Now, when AB is set to 0, D0 will be active. That is the first, this one, let me call this 2 to 4 decoder as 1, 2, 3, 4. When A and B are set to 0, D0 will be active. That is D0 will be active. Then the one decoder is enabled. This decoder will be enabled. All other decoder will be disabled. That is D4 to D15 are set to 0. Now, depending on the CD value, the output of the first decoder is decided. Similarly, when A is 0, B is 1, D1 is activated, that is decoder 2 is enabled, all the remaining decoder will be disabled. When A is 1, B is 0, decoder 3 will be enabled. Similarly, when A is 1, B is 1, decoder 4 will be enabled. So here out of 4 decoder, one of the decoder will be enabled depending on the value of A and B. Then depending on the value of C and D, one of the output of the 4 decoder will be enabled. That is D0 to D15, one of the line will be active, all other will be set to 0. Next type of decoder we have to study is 7 segment decoder. Before that, we'll study what is 7 segment display. 7 segment display is an electronic device which consists of 7 light emitting diodes or LEDs arranged in some definite pattern which is used to display BCD numbers. See here, we have seen the 7 segment display in our day-to-day life. In the case of digital watch, numbers are represented using 7 segment display, or in the odometer or speedometer of any vehicle, we display the numbers in the form of 7 segment display. So there are two types of 7 segment LED display. One is common cathode display and the second one is common anode display. In common cathode display, all cathodes are joined and it is set to 0 or it is connected to ground. But the individual LEDs will glow by giving the logic 1 input to the respective anode terminal. Similarly, second type of LED, 7 segment LED display is common anode display. In the case of common anode display, all the anodes of all the LEDs are joined and it is connected to logic 1 or it is connected to the power supply. And individual segments are illuminated by connecting the cathode terminal to 0. So when I give the 0 to the cathode terminal, that respective LED will glow in the case of common anode display. But in the case of common cathode display, when I give logic 1 to the respective anode of the 7 segment display, that particular LED segment will glow. Now see the block diagram of common cathode and common anode 7 segment display. So in the case of common cathode display, all the anodes are connected and it is connected to ground, but to the cathode we are giving the input. So when the input is set to 1, that particular LED segment will glow. In the case of common anode type of 7 segment display, all the cathodes are connected and these cathodes are connected to high or it is connected to the power supply. The individual anodes are given the input value. When the input value is set to 0 for a particular input, then that particular LED will glow. That is, when D is given with the value 0, then this particular D LED will glow in the case of anode type of 7 segment display. This diagram indicates the format in which the LEDs are arranged in the case of 7 segment display format. Next topic is 7 segment decoder. Now we have studied what is 7 segment display. Now we will see what is 7 segment decoder. This diagram indicates the block diagram of 7 segment decoder where BCD number is given as input and the output is the 7 segment display, that is one of the 7 segment will glow. So here the inputs are A, B, C, D, outputs are lowercase a to G, that is there are 7 outputs. Depending on the A, B, C, D value, one of the LED segment will glow. So see the truth table. We know that when A is 0, B is 0, C is 0, D is 0. This is the format of 0 which get displayed in the 7 segment display, that is out of 7 LEDs, all the 6 LEDs will glow. So here A will glow, B will glow, C will glow, D will glow, E will glow, F will glow, but G will not glow. For the next entry, ABC is 0, D is 1. So that will display N 1. 1 means A and D, E, F, G will be set to 0, B and C will be 1. So now how to write the output depending on the input. See here, how will you display 0 in the 7 segment display? In this format, right? Here which lights will glow? LED A will glow, LED B will glow, LED C will glow, D will glow, E will glow, F will glow, but G will not glow. So in the truth table entry is G is 0, all the remaining entries are 1. How will you write 1 in 7 segment display? In this format, right? That means B and C will be set to 1, all other values are zeros. How will you write 2 in LED display? In this format, right? That means A will glow, B will glow, G will glow, E will glow, D will glow. That is they are set to 1. F and C are set to zeros. So F and C are set to 0 for 2. Similarly 3. So in this format you will write 3. So in 3 E and F will be 0 and all other values will be set to 1. Similarly, you can write each and every number on LED display and complete the truth table. So in this session we have learned what is decoder and various types of decoder, that is what is 2 to 4 decoder, 3 to 8 decoder, and how to cascade the decoder in order to build higher order decoder, and also we have studied what is BCD to decimal decoder and 7 segment decoder. Then we have solved few sums, that is how to implement a given boolean function using the decoder. Thank you.